If you use AI for complex workflows, you know the struggle of keeping 20 isolated terminal sessions running at once. You have one window coding, another researching, and a third drafting copy, but none of them communicate natively. Paperclip is an open-source orchestration layer built to solve exactly this problem. It acts as a central nervous system, letting you build and manage a zero-human company, where agents hire each other and execute tasks autonomously. To deploy this system, you only need two things already active on your machine: basic terminal access and an authenticated Claude code environment. Over the next 5 minutes, we will map out the transition from running individual, isolated prompts to operating a centralized AI workforce dashboard. Scaling your output requires engineering an autonomous organizational hierarchy, rather than executing a higher volume of manual prompts. To begin, open your local terminal and run the primary Paperclip launch command. The server initializes immediately, automatically opening the Paperclip web dashboard on your local host. First, you must initialize your company by defining a central mission statement. For example, a directive to build an automated testimonial collection tool. This text is critical. It acts as the immutable operating context for every AI agent you deploy, ensuring the entire organization aligns with a single overriding goal. This interface displays the agent configuration screen. Start by creating your first agent and assigning it the role of CEO. Select Plod Sonnet 4.6 from the Model drop-down menu. Before proceeding, run a quick connection test to verify that Paperclip has successfully established a cryptographic link to your local Claude code environment. Securing and verifying this foundational node early ensures that as your AI team scales, you avoid communication errors down the line. To make these agents operate without constant human input, Paperclip uses a scheduling mechanism called heartbeats. This illustrates a node's wake cycle. Agents transition from dormant mode into a waking state every 4, 8, or 12 hours. Upon waking, the agent audits its fresh context, reviews pending tasks in its inbox, and assesses its environment before executing the next action. Without this cyclical processing system, you would have to manually prompt the AI every time a subtask finished to keep the project moving forward. By automating the execution schedule, Heartbeats turn a reactive software tool into a proactive, self-managing employee. With the CEO configured, assign its first major initiative, recruiting a founding full-stack engineer to begin building the application. This image shows the Paperclip inbox, highlighting a built-in safety friction point called board approval. When the CEO decides to make a new hire, it generates a notification requiring human sign-off. Once you review the capabilities and manually approve the request, the new engineering agent is instantaneously deployed to your company roster, ready to receive tasks. To keep the work organized, you can sync the system to a GitHub repository and create a dedicated project folder titled Initial MVP to house the engineer's workload. Next, assign the CEO a complex follow-up directive. Identify and hire a QA agent to continuously audit the engineer's codebase for safety and bugs. To equip your new team, Paperclip includes a feature called Company Skills, which imports external capabilities. This flowchart demonstrates how the skills transfer works. By pasting a specific GitHub URL into the dashboard, new capabilities, like front-end design frameworks, are directly imported into the AI's permanent knowledge base. In this architecture, you are no longer the operational bottleneck writing individual lines of code. You operate strictly as a high-level board director, providing goals and approving the team's autonomous decisions. As the system scales, your dashboard populates with a multi-agent hierarchy. Different specialized nodes operate asynchronously, passing tasks back and forth across interconnected projects. To control costs, use the Budget tab to set strict monetary caps per agent. This prevents runaway financial loops if an agent gets stuck retrying a failed task. Instead of building one agent at a time, you can import massive pre-configured workforces. Templates like the G-Stack instantly deploy an entire structure of 48 agents, including a CTO, multiple staff engineers, and release managers. Currently, Paperclip does not feature a native secrets manager for your environment variables. A reliable workaround is to keep a parallel Claude code project running specifically to securely route your API keys to the correct agents. By pairing specialized AI models with a dedicated management structure, open-source orchestration engines provide a definitive bridge from isolated scripts to an autonomous enterprise.